Let's bring in meteorologist Stefanie Labra, who's out there smelling all the great smells of shrimp. I am so jealous. I want a shrimp cocktail right now.
Javi, you are not wrong. Shrimp cocktail has nothing on what's going on behind me here. We're going to bring you all the goodies that are happening up here. Chef Tina's cooking up a storm there, but we've got to go to your forecast and what's happening there. I'm going to step out of the way for a second. We're talking about the 76th annual Shrimpery here coming up in just a few hours. We're starting out at 6 a.m. and so here's what we can expect. We got the maps pulled up for you here, and so as we go on through today, we are going to be looking at great weather in the forecast. I do want to address one thing that people have been talking about here, and it's what's going on in the tropics. The area you see here in orange. All right, let's talk about it. There's nothing out there right now. Nothing at all. You can see there just a few clouds over the Yucatan with some storms there, but over that orange area, the Bay of Campeche that's highlighted, nothing's happening right now. In the next couple of days, say Monday, Tuesday of next week, the National Hurricane Center thinks there could be the potential for something to form, and that's why it's orange. There's a moderate chance that we could get a little tropical something trying to happen there. We have some things that are certain and some things that are not certain. So here's what we do know about what's happening in the tropics and as it relates to our forecast. So we are expecting scattered showers and storms in the forecast for us here in the coastal bend. And with that, we expect tropical downpours. What are tropical downpours? Well, those are those big fat raindrops. So that's going to be a tall drink of water for us. Heavy rain expected at times, but again, scattered in nature with those showers and storms. So this will be as early as Sunday night. And as we go on into the next couple of days, we're going to hope to get some certainty within things we don't know. So here's what's going on with that. We don't know exactly where the heaviest rain will be. We don't know when it's going to get to your house, and we don't know the extent of tropical development. So we're going to nail down those details as we go through the weekend. But what we do feel good about is some rain chances. So we'll expect that as we go into next week. Looking pretty solid here. Again, scattered, not a complete washout at this point. We're going to keep an eye on it. There's also some Saharan dust moving across the Caribbean and eventually into the Gulf of Mexico, which is going to kind of combat whatever tropical something is trying to happen there. So again, more on that as we go through the weekend. Here's what's happening right now in your neighborhood with those temperatures feeling warm. Most of us in the 70s along the coast. We've got some middle 80s, already feeling like the middle 90s. And throughout today, our forecast is looking like this over the next couple of hours. We've got to turn to the dog walking forecast for that. And our star today is someone you've seen here before. This is Mindy. Loves to get out there. This is a style queen. She's always wearing a cute little outfit there. So we love this getup today as we walk through today's forecast with our favorite pup, getting to the 90s by about lunchtime and not a whole lot in the way of a breeze. So take that walk either early in the morning or later in the afternoon and make sure your furry friend has a place to cool off. So beyond that, what's going on in the forecast? Feels like temperatures are going to be hot today, so make sure you're staying hydrated. We'll stay under heat alert criteria, but it is going to be a hot one. And beyond that, your 7-day forecast is looking like a hit for the weekend. We're going to stay dry through the next couple of days, but Sunday night is the earliest I think we could see some of that rain moving in. Next week, expecting heavy rain at times. Scattered showers, not a washout yet, but a good thing for our rainfall deficit. It's grown more than 4 inches at this point. That's how much we need to make up for. So hopefully next week we'll put a good dent in that. And also temperatures, if you notice, coming down a bit. When's the last time we saw 89 as a forecast high temperature? We've seen that as a midday temperature, but no, it looks like the rain is going to help to cool us off a bit and bring some relief. So also heading out to Shrimpery, your hour-by-hour forecast for that is looking good. All right, we know it's going to be a hot afternoon, so here's what you can expect. Things kick off at 6 p.m. We'll still be in the 90s as we head into 6 p.m., feeling like the triple digits, but as that sun gets lower and eventually we say goodnight to the sun, it'll cool off to the 80s and we'll feel a little better. Plus, there will be a breeze to keep things fresh. So that's a look at your forecast. Let's talk about what's going on this weekend. We've had so much in the way of special treats being cooked up here. Miss Chef Tina bringing us the very latest. So these are just some examples of the foods that you could be finding here this weekend. What is that you've got on the plate there, Miss Tina?
That's a Mediterranean shrimp bruschetta.
Oh, looking good, looking good. And so we've got examples of refreshing treats. My favorite was this cucumber dish you've got here. Tell me a little bit about that.
That is a Kentucky Derby inspired recipe. It's a take on the cucumber sandwich.
Very refreshing.
A tartlet with cream cheese and cucumber, and sautéed shrimp, and finished with a dill.
Very nice. And you can find all kinds of varieties of shrimp. We've got different recipes that you can catch up on. You can get those recipes here at Shrimpery. And if you've got your favorite shrimp dish, bring the recipe along. Talk to our chefs here. You could literally come and eat all day. There's just so much to expect at the 76th Annual Shrimpery. So you can find all that information on our website. We'll connect you with everything you need to know. You can buy a weekend pass, the whole weekend, $18, Javi.
All right, Steph, one of my favorite partners in crime out there.